Continuing our broadcast from the Toronto Motorcycle Show over 2011, and our theme this morning, of course, is visiting the main men of the motorcycle magazines. And we're making a stop at Inside Motorcycles and a visit to the new editor of Inside Motorcycles, Graeme Jones. Graeme, pleasure to see you again, boss.
Pleasure.
Welcome to the show. You've worked these before, of course.
I have, yes, indeed. Yep, this is my first time doing the booth with Inside Motorcycles here. I've been with the magazine for a long time, but I had done some of the shows in the past for different stuff. I've had some drag bike stuff that I've been involved with in the past.
And this is the first show, of course. You've got a bunch of them stacked up, and it's going to take you from right the way across this country, from New Brunswick over to Vancouver.
Exactly, yeah, and we're doing them all.
Big smile on your face. You're looking forward to it?
I am, yeah. I'm always looking forward to this kind of thing. You know, it's with the new role that I'm in now. It's important for us to get it out there, and it's important for me to have my face.
You've had some big shoes to fill.
I have indeed.
John Hopkins, of course, after 14 years at the helm, has handed over the controls to you, and I'll tell you right now, from what we're seeing, you're doing an admirable job.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it has been very big shoes to fill. A lot of sad, a lot of people sad to hear about John's departure, but he's not. He's moving along, but he's still with us. He's not
still under the umbrella.
Yes, he is, exactly. He's been writing still every issue for us, and I know he'll be continuing his involvement with CSBK, so that'll be good as well. Perhaps
more so than any other Canadian publication, Graeme, Inside Motorcycle seems to put back into the sport and witness the sponsorship in the Canadian Superbike Series of the Inside Motorcycles Amateur Sport Bike Championship. Are you going to continue that support?
I need to talk to Mr. David Weber about that. We'll figure that out. I don't know I think we were waiting to see what was happening with the series itself and what was going to happen based on the last couple of months.
And of course, you heard the big news yesterday.
I did indeed. Yes, that's great. I'd like to hear about the involvement like that.
We'll talk about that in a minute, fans.
Yeah, that's something that's refreshing for sure, and I think that the change is going to be a good opportunity for the organization in general.
Great stuff. And of course, when we talk about Inside Motorcycles, we're actually talking about Inside Track Publications, and they are publishers of Inside Motocross magazines and off-road adventure touring has become a big portion of our sport.
Yeah, that's very true. We're doing more and more, especially with a lot of the dual sport stuff in Inside Motorcycles, and then we do stick mostly to the dirt. Not as much dual sport stuff in Inside Motocross and off-road, but yeah, we make sure that between both publications we cover everything.
Yeah, covering everything. You're kind of doing a bit of a juggling act at times, no doubt.
It is, yeah. You can't please everybody all the time, right? So we just did a reader survey that we put out with the last issue. So we're waiting to hear some good feedback on what people want to read and what kind of bikes people are riding and what we can do to improve.
What a great idea. Ask them what they want.
Exactly. Yeah. Without them, we're nothing. So,
Graeme, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. This, of course, will be webcast a little bit later on the web show website, I should say, and also on CSBK. And you're welcome to use it, of course, on the Inside Motorcycles website.
Sounds great. Well, I appreciate it, Frank. I appreciate everything you do. I'm always pleased by your involvement with Inside Motorcycles as well. So
thank you very much. Appreciate it. Have a great show.
Thanks.
And a great winter.
You too.
We'll be right back.